Hey there, everybody. Look, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's a butterfly. It's a moth. It's creative journals. They look kind of cool like that, don't they? Huh. I just plopped them on the desk and I wasn't really thinking about turning on the camera. But by golly, I turned it on and there you are. And here we are on our happy Thursday. I hope all of you are doing really well. I just listed a couple journals in the Etsy store. I have discovered that oh wow, Etsy. There's like a whole backdoor thing that I have to do to get them to recognize my listings or list my listings. It's just so crazy. But I also realized, taking that Etsy break, that a lot of my viewers really did like Etsy and were comfortable with that platform. So we've gone back to Etsy. I have a couple new journals in Etsy this morning. This one is Golden Mandala. I like the way that the bead strand came together. You guys know that I'm kind of really finicky about the beads that I use in relation to the fabric that I've used on the book. I think that it enhances the eye appeal. So it's like eye candy. When you see this sitting on a shelf, it's very intriguing. My friend Kathy bought a lot of journals and she had them all on shelves, and I tell you, they absolutely were stunning. She sent me a photograph of her and the journals, and it was like wow. It was very humbling when you realize that somebody likes what you do and uses it not only as a catalyst for creativity, but also uses it as a decor, which she really did. She really had that sense of style and that sense of decorating and that sense of color. It's really very, very humbling. Kathy, I'm talking about you. Sorry, girl. Sorry, not sorry. I am really excited about being back on Etsy. I'm excited and apprehensive, and every time I press the publish button, I goes, well, is this gonna work? Is this not gonna work? Because you just never know, man. You can get a crapshoot over there. Don't you love that? The little puppy napkin blessings and the dog paw here. When we have Mia cremated, they made me a print of her little paw, and I don't know what it was. If you guys have experienced that before, you may know. It was like in some sort of clay, and I just treasure that. Absolutely treasure it. It is one of the sweetest things that I've ever gotten. I'd give anything to have my little dog back. That's a horrible thing to say, but I really would. Thankful, that season is coming upon us. You've got thankful, where you're feeling very humble and very grateful and all this. And then you've got this, which says, when killing them with kindness doesn't work, try voodoo. A little nod to the upcoming Halloween season. I put a little jingle in here because we're kind of getting close to the holidays, to Christmas time, and we don't do Christmas here, but it's okie doke. We're fine with it. It's just not it's not an opportunity to purchase. We do things that are meaningful. Last year, I made scarves and art and handmade cards for the people in my family. And I like doing things like that. We got you a little bit of Star Trek here. Don't you love that purple? I like the way that whole purple thing is coming together, don't you? I think it's important to hand make and hand create, and not just you hand make and hand create, but to support the people who do hand create and hand make gifts. We are so, God, so overwhelmed with goods from other countries. I mean, let's make a commitment to purchase from real artists. Let's make a commitment to purchase real art and to support those who are doing so much to enhance the world by, I mean, what happens when you do something like this is you're putting your heart on your sleeve, man. You are just going for it. You are creating things for someone. You are flexing your creative energy. This is an outpouring of love, as all creative endeavors are, friends. All creative endeavors on that part of that artist is a pouring out of love, a pouring out of heart. This is 5 1/4. Now let's take a look at Summer's End. I probably need to scoot this one out of the way. Make sure here we go. Summer's End is a tribute to fading flowers and fading ferns and fading greenery. I love the fabric. I think that in the summer, we were saying this was a yellow meadow fabric, but then I noticed when I was choosing fabric to cover this food packaging, which is what these journals are made of, I noticed that it looked kind of faded in parts, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool. So we'll call it Summer's End because, let's see, is it tomorrow that fall officially starts? I can't remember if it's tomorrow. It is tomorrow, right? Let things go. Journals have prompts, right? So you've got a word, you've got an idea, you've got colors. I mean, look at all these colors that go together, and that's how I choose to do my creative clusters. I will be super honest with you. Creative clusters take forever, and there are so many in my books. Yes, it is a giant amount of work, but the thing is that when you open this book, I want you to be able to create. I want you to be able to take the things out of this pocket and do something with it. A lot of times, and we've talked about this before. I love this whole thing. I thought it turned out really well, and I've got junk from my old planners. If you guys didn't catch that video, you can go back and watch how I harvested the planners to use in creations like this. I forgot what we were talking about. You guys know that I use the old, right? The old, the abandoned, the outdated, the retro, the dingy, the junky, the faded. It had a former life somewhere, like this vintage envelope right here. Its former life was Ween Auto and Equipment Parts in Greenville, Kentucky. That's where that came from. I think with books like this, you love to see that mix of vintage and new. You like to see the junky along with the perky and brand spanking new. I think it's fun to juxtapose those two things. That one says your style, love, beautiful. Another vintage envelope. I'm rapidly running out of these. Miss Leanne and Jeannie gave me these years and years ago, and absolutely love them. I hung on to them for so long. I hoarded them, and then it was like, why am I doing this? Let's pass them along to the universe and let other people be happy. I think that's important. Sunday Fun Day. Love that butterfly. That's from Judy and Sandy. They do all kinds of punching for me. I do not have punches. I got one. And, oh, sorry, I got two. So these are in the store. They are $35. It's $10 shipping and handling. And you know me, you never just get the journal. You get a little goodie with it, or a couple little goodies, or whatever I've got goodie-fied on hand at the moment. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And happy fall, y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.